Hey Pisces, your April reading is ready. Your theme is letting go, and so I've pulled clarifiers for what they say to let go, your week to week, career, love, and then bonus advice. And I am here for you if you have questions about the reading, and I am actively trying to grow the channel, so I'm open to feedback, and I look forward to interacting with you. Now for letting go, that's clarified by the Sun in reverse, which you actually have twice in this reading, which is extremely rare. Ace of Swords and the Chariot. So whatever it is blocking you from seeing clearly and from some sort of truth. But once you do let this go, you leap forward successfully, moving towards victory and new goals. It's not like a painful truth, though. That's what's weird about this. It's a great truth. It's enlightening and it catapults you forward. I just did a pick a card reading about what exactly to let go if this is too vague, and I will pop that up on the screen really quick. Pick a card can be fun, I think. But anyway, like, is it a truth about what a badass you are? How loved you are? I don't know, but there's just a limiting belief or a misdirected focus that's not letting you see what's right there, hidden in plain sight. And there's something too about surrendering to the mystery, moving forward confidently in trust, like the way you don't stress about there being something wrong with the sun at night. You know it's shining on the opposite side of the earth. Now, week one, you have the Page of Cups. I love this energy. This is something waking up inside of you, intuitive gifts, crushes, feeling young again. It can be naive, but it's mostly sweet. It's a lightness that can be felt when outdated beliefs can be let go of, when you allow yourself not to know everything. In a nutshell, it is a recapturing of your sense of wonder and possibility, belief in magic, and belief in the unseen. It's the feeling of spring. It's springtime, inside and out. Now, week two, you have the Six of Pentacles. So some equation is getting balanced out here. You could see favors returned, acts of kindness, definitely a sense of traction, like your efforts and results being fairly well balanced. It's a mirroring energy too, where the world is going to kind of reflect back to you what you're putting into it. And everything adds up and it makes sense under this energy. It's a time during which your intentions do matter. Like the why behind what you're doing is going to affect the outcome. Everything you do for reasons outside of yourself is going to pay off. Now, week three, you have the Devil. So this week could provide clues as to what it is that you need to let go of. Something could be blocking you from seeing the truth because of its or their parasitic relationship to you. It's almost like the Matrix, where it puts you in a dreamlike state where everything appears a certain way while your energy is getting siphoned off without your knowing it. And it feels too big to pinpoint examples. All I can think of is like the old Time Machine movie with the Eloi and the Warlocks. They're humans being raised for food in a paradise setting. So I don't know. I'm only getting metaphors for this. But like good paying jobs can take on this role, or eating disorders, or lifestyles that are all about surface appearances. And certain relationships, whether they're romantic or not, because this happens in families. This kind of energy vampire dynamic. But anyway, the point of it showing up where it is in April is for the sake of awareness. It's like you can't let go of something that's hurting you if you can't put your finger on just what it is, or if what it is providing you something still. Now, week four, you have the Emperor. So you do figure it out. You're having none of it, and you reclaim your power in an epic fashion, actually. And this represents total ownership and sovereignty over every aspect of your life. You're taking control over your finances, your health, your emotional responses, your thoughts, your attitudes, and your direction of energy, your focus, where you focus. I mean, Page of Cups to Emperor is such a massive leveling up. No wonder you have more than half major arcana here. You are very supported in this growth. Now for work, you have the Sun reversed again and the Seven of Cups reversed. So huge reality check. This is not new news. This is something that you already know, but you've been trying to ignore it or cover it up from yourself. So acknowledgement and acceptance of what is, and not trying to operate in a fictional ideal, is how you gather in all of your power and become the emperor of your life. It doesn't mean that things are bad by any means, but not acting because things should be a certain way, or because you shouldn't have to in an ideal world, it gives your power away to like nothing really, the ether. You're right, you shouldn't have to. In a perfect world, you shouldn't have to, but you can't act effectively from that headspace. The situation calls to be acted on based on what actually is. Now, for love, you have the Nine of Wands and the High Priest. That's the Hierophant, essentially. So you could be connecting with someone very traditional. And I mean, you ever hear the rhyme, is it first comes love, first comes marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage. So it's like the situation is progressing through the traditional stages one by one. So hang in there. Like if you haven't connected with someone, it could mean persisting or being persistent in the traditional way, dating sites, matchmaking services, if that's something that you're in your family that they've done, mixers, like all of the old tried and true ways to meet people that people have used for millennia. It says that you're almost there. It might not happen in April, but don't give up in April. Keep your eyes open and just see like how you really are progressing step by step towards your goal. Now, your bonus advice is green. Revitalize your nervous system. So this is not medical advice. I cannot give you medical advice. This is just what like you can find on Google. If you Google it, they say getting 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, good nutrition, meditation, talking to someone you trust, taking breaks throughout the day, anything that you can do to recenter yourself and return to calm. Having the sun in reverse twice, it's something not to ignore. You could be not getting enough sunlight and therefore not enough vitamin D. And it also points to anxiety, like a generalized anxiety, not tied to anything that's actually happening. I personally swear by daily walks for myself to help all of these kinds of things to recenter myself. But the results of doing some of these activities, it shows in that second week with that Six of Pentacles, a physical balancing of something. Or it could be that's when you need to pay attention to it the most. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope it helps you navigate April, and I will talk to you for May. Thank you.